We do have Marble and Nazar next. 2 USA players. So I think the
This is
first so far we're seeing of.
This was one of the matches I was looking forward to most of the day. Yeah, he said that. I saw, yeah, 4th to 8th prizes, choices of $100 cash, 1 month private giveaway, or 1 lifetime VIP sponsored by KSF. So you have options. It's also just nice to be like, to have something to play for besides being like rank 1 to 3. You're like rewarded for your time.
But notice the server right now is on Surf SH, which is obviously not going to be played, but would have fit right into the map pool on the first couple maps. I mean, I know it's not public. It is going to be very interesting to see who picked Enrage. That is a curious choice.
Again, I think that one's quite similar to Not So Goliath, and if you just kind of look at the map top, you might get a vibe of who picked that one.
You're really
you
like
seen-
edging on like releasing the names of the picks here.
I mean, I don't know them. I think only Randy like knows them. I'm just guessing based on the info that I have.
Yeah, I see the top. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a ridiculous like gap for a map that short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah.
Marvel says nice map.
Wow.
Well,
Some quick background info. You can see their times and everything. So as far as Nazar goes, similar to A, much newer surfer. He didn't start until 2022, 3,000 hours. He said his sister introduced himself to the Overwatch community browser in CS:GO, and he just happened to join a surf server one time and has been playing ever since. Also, interestingly, one of the players who uses his name as his screen name, so Nazar is his real name. Marble, on the other hand, been playing for about 7 years, 6,000 hours ish. Originally started as a bee hopper though on CS:GO and reached rank 1 on the server he was playing on, Horizon. Got very good at that and got, in fact, so good he got kind of bored and was like, "Oh, let's start surfing." And ever since then, he's been very good at surf. Started on Horizon surfing, moved over to 100 tick, and then dipped his toes into 66, and he's been there ever since.
I assume he is not using his real name though.
I don't think his real name's Marble, no. Yeah.
Quality map for sure, yeah.
One of the maps of all time. Yeah.
One of the maps.
Sure.
Enrage 2, however, I don't know if that one is any better. I think Enrage 2 is worse, to be honest.
I think because it's max develop points and you have like reset, like it's maxed out towards the end, you have like some leeway, whereas Enrage just feels brutal. Enrage 1. Yeah, Marvel not too happy about the map pull. Bit of an unlucky pull for him, but it happens.
Yeah, he did get Enrage though, which arguably is his best map
right.
for pool, so
can't be too upset.
Yeah. Unlucky, but also the luckiest he could have been for one of the maps. Marble, so he's typing in chat right now, said he's already nervous. Marble is one who famously gets very nervous in tournaments, despite being very successful in tournaments. Constantly getting to finals, or at least semifinals, and performing very well throughout, but just hasn't gotten over those nerves yet, and you can see it often shaking in the middle of runs and everything.
This is true, but I think he's using the adrenaline as power, as fuel.
That certainly
seem
could be
that
part
way.
of it. He's used one sensitivity on 800 DPI, I think literally forever. Like, a lot of surfers change here and there, sometimes drastically, but Marble's stuck to one sense for as long as I've known him.
Remember to hide spec.
The
Untouched- players?
Yeah, Untouched said it's
Some of
not
the players.
necessary anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
Marble with a 21.2 and Nazar with a 23.3. So still pretty close times on the map. Both
Is
should be
that
fairly
close?
familiar. Well, I mean, on this map, maybe not, I guess. But it's not like a 6-second difference from,
Yeah,
you know.
Nazar knows what he's doing on the map. He just doesn't have the record, which
Right.
Marble absolutely cooked.
Mm-hmm.
He's painting though. He has his paint. Our players are ready. We'll get it started. You'll
I
start
don't
it
know
now.
if I don't know if Tux is in the chat, but if he is, I remember back in probably, oh gosh, when did I play this map? 2022 maybe? Tux was also grinding this map, and I stole his paint by hand to be able to copy his time, basically. Like, I went to his stream VOD and slowed it down and just stole all the paint he did.
Do what you gotta
That's
do.
wild. Server does not seem to like Manana.
Yeah, I timed
Think
out. I'm not
so.
sure why.
Server
can't
said
rejoin.
bye. Huh. I'm streaming, I think, for you if you need.
Yeah, I'm watching you. I am interested to see if the nerves play a part.
Fails. Right?
It's-
You could be like,
like,
the
obviously-
best player in the world at this map, but if you're nervous.
Right. Marble, obviously this map favors him, but with how nervous we know he gets, is that going to come into play? Is it going to prevent him from laying down a solid time?
It's definitely gonna get rougher if he doesn't. Like, if he can't hold his nerves on this map, then it's not going to be a fun series.
Right.
You can actually
You-
see
you
the
need
nerves
to get
as
this
well.
map.
Yeah, I agree. I know, so I haven't seen him doing it, at least in this map, but Marble also famously likes to save lock maps in the middle of the round. He'll just randomly start practicing, and I mean, he's certainly a tournament riser, as we've seen, so there's something to it for him.
So does finish a time that is plus 3.33. It's just such a claustrophobic map. On the
Yeah, it
spin
is.
for the head surf there. Oh my god. Good cut.
Completion
Oh.
here for
Ooh.
Marble.
Marble with a big time.
Yeah. Already 0.8 better than Nazar's map PB.
Yeah, so we're looking at a rank 7 time there already. So
Rank 8, I think.
rank 8.
Quite close, yeah.
Just ahead of morning. He probably got his PR in like 2014.
Oh yeah, Mourning the legend.
It's fun seeing these old kind of janky maps. I feel like they consistently have at least one player from a decade plus ago.
If you bring back Air Control version 3 and see some OGs play that, what a good map. I don't know who here remembers that map, but that is a true quality map with a cannon in it.
For my time.
I was just going to suss out what the most difficult part of doing a WR run on this map is, but I think all of these parts are pretty much equal. What is it, the first ramp or the claustrophobic room with the B-hop? So I can't speak.
For me, it was pretty consistently the first ramp would ruin every run. Marble coming up on the end here.
Slight improvement.
Another small PB, yeah. Honestly, that B hop that you're talking about isn't too bad to get through. It is a little hard to 180 after without losing a lot of speed, but
yeah.
It looks like it'd be really tough to maintain any units through that big, like, upwards flick through the window.
That's one part that they probably paint heavily because of how dark it is. You want to hit the ceiling pretty hard to be able to come down on the next ramp, but you do want some speed out of it, probably like 1,000 or so. There, Marble hits the skip, I think, for the first time so far. You can skip that ramp entirely.
Had surf as well. Let's see the drop. Decent drop.
If he lands this, it's
probably
just flips around. Unfortunately,
yeah, that's the first time we've seen any player who's played this map so far go straight from the lamp to the B hop. It's pretty tight.
Looks very difficult to pull off. Halfway
through. This little wiggle to get through onto the lamp is pretty important. If you want to hit that skip, you have to maintain a lot of the speed off that the first two ramps in the B hop.
They gotta land on the third last lamp, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Going for it again. Not quite there. You can see how tight it is. You basically have to cut that ceiling perfectly and have a lot of speed to even make it across that first little platform. About 4 minutes left here.
Yeah, so far Nazar is going to have to do some big moves to be able to catch up to Marble. I mean, it is his map, it is his record, so it's not going to be an easy task.
Right. Yeah, it is no surprise that Marble would have the lead here, or likely even take the map, but still hasn't set that, crazy time yet that is unreachable for Nazar.
Yeah, it's still within grabs. Oof, Marble almost landing on the lamp there.
Yeah, I think that Marble... I think he knows at this point that the run he set without that first skip is not quite the highest, obviously the best you can do without the skip, but there's not any real reason to keep going doing that strategy, so he may as well do the more difficult
he has constrained the probabilities of not losing by a lot by just doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, at
someone
this
else in
point,
chat
it's
is going to be on
basically just
YouTube.
Start Simulator.
We had some issues with recording, but we're hoping the VODs will be able to be used.
It's become basically a start simulator for Marble. Nazar is still going for the slower strategy, which certainly doable to beat the time that Marble set using that strat. It'll just take a very good remainder of the map. Marble here, good speed. Oh wow, I can't believe that didn't make it.
that looks pretty hard, but I think it is way harder than it looks as well.
You have to. So anyone who's surfed has probably seen many times when you cut very close to a thing above your head, the camera kind of bugs a little bit, does a little I can't, like a clip almost. You basically
Basically, need a
have to hit
haircut
that. Yeah.
on the
Buzz
roof.
cut. And I believe if you do a save lock in that moment, you will be stuck in the roof.
Yes.
Closing in on the last minute.
I would like to
Nazar,
see Nazar.
Come on.
I would like to see Nazar start to get past this start a little bit more. It seems like he's kind of stun locked by it at this point, to where he can't even attempt to beat the time that Marble has.
There was a bear in my ear. Who was that? Alright, coming
The
up in the last
context,
30 seconds. Uh-huh.
Randy is tired. Randy is yawning.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, we should probably stick to Nazar for these last 15 seconds, just see if he can get anything out.
I mean, the odds here are not in his favor, but we will see. He's gonna have to reset this, and no, I'm afraid that's gonna be it. And it will go to Marble on the first round, as expected.
Not a surprise, but
nope. We'll be moving on to Earth Mover.
Wonder if that map being first was crucial for Marble to get some of his nerves out.
Definitely helps, I would say. Although they're pretty close on this map. Let's see where we're at.
Looks like it's about
Marble
a
with
second.
the quickest stage 1 PR.
Yeah, Nazar's ahead by about a second on the main map.
yep. Nazar just outside of the top 10, so a PB will get him there. I do think so. Marble is certainly known more for tech. He's a big time tech enjoyer, which probably stems at least partially from his B-hop roots. Tronic and Sensane, I think, are two maps he's really likes and is known for. So I think that this map favors Nazar a little more than certainly the last map, but just in general, his play style is much more suited to something like this than it is to Enrage.
I mean, looking at Marble's stage 3 PR, it does not look like he's played this as much as some of the other maps. So it will be definitely Nazar's to like lose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start in a second if we are ready. Starting now.
This car to help Nazar. I love it.
Map is underway. Marble staying on stage 3 to practice. Like you were saying, he doesn't have a great time on it. May as well, see what he can do and then hope that a run gets there and he makes use of that practice. But Nazar getting run straight away.
Yeah, he's
Marble even save blocking now. Yeah, just what we were saying earlier.
That's a pretty 5-head strat, though. If he needs it, he should use the time for it.
No, this is
not the last match.
So person. Yeah, I think there is 2 more after this. So this is the start. Oh no, middle of the third match. Middle of the third last match. I apologize. I am tired. We have OK versus Tripex and Big Michael versus Dougie after this.
Ducky, I think, is a bit of a sleeper for those who don't know him that well. He not only is very good, he's practiced a lot of these tournament maps, so look out for that.
So
Uh,
I think after qualifying ended, which I think was like early July, it took like a couple days for the players to come back with map pool, and they've kind of known it for like a couple weeks. Apparently, I'm being told they've known it for 5 weeks by the voices in my head.
Nazar on stage 3, he did just fail, but is opting to continue. It wasn't a great run. I think he just wants to get some practice in, lay a time down. And we're comparing this to, yeah, we saw Pazu and Heya playing this map earlier. They were, I think, much more comfortable on the map than either of these two players, just basing it on, you know, the speed that Nazar was getting there off that second ramp of stage 3. And obviously Marble hasn't played this map too much, I don't think.
This map,
Probably more familiar.
This map I played like a good amount in 24, I think, and it is a really satisfying and fun map to play. But I don't think I would have fun in a 10-minute format where you have to set a time. But like, boy, is it satisfying to do well.
Right.
Tournament setting, but very satisfying map indeed. Oof. Marble just missing down to stage 1.
Now with 3 minutes being burnt off the clock, I'm interested if Nazar will just full commit to getting it complete here, or if he'll opt for a reset.
He might.
Roughly units. I don't think this makes.
Watching these runs from Nazar, it seems like nerves are playing a part here, because he's obviously capable on this map. He has rank 11, has, you know, a good one shot, but he's really struggling on even some of the, I won't say simpler flicks, but the not difficult parts of the map.
Yeah. It's not like there's any easy parts on this map.
Right.
But yeah, it being like the highest tier map in the tournament, the boards tend to get more difficult to perfect.
Yeah.
It's a pretty high tier 6.
He's actually on a much better run than he just was.
Coming up on the
speed-wise.
Yeah, a lot better units.
Makes the direct. If he can just finish stage 3 with a decent time, that'll put a lot of pressure on Marble.
Going really high.
Big flick there.
His units like kind of low.
Yeah, that's what I'm comparing to Paza and Heya from the Pazu and Heya from the earlier match.
This is better, but unfortunately he failed.
Yeah.
He's got time now. It might get rid of some of the nerves. He opts to reset.
Oh wow.
This may come down to just if one player gets a one shot, that may be all they need at this point. This is a hard map. If they don't finish, then I believe the first to finish wins after the timer expires.
Yeah, that's correct. And someone else asked in chat what was the highest tier you could pick. The map rules and requirements were tiers 1 to 6, and I think like 70-second maxed it could be. Yeah, 70 seconds was the max time record could be.
Blindboard by Marble there.
Nazar back on the stage 3. But
or just slip somewhere around.
Marble.
That's a rough speed into that ramp.
Ooh, that was an awkward board for Nazar. I don't know if
it is. Is this gonna finish? Let's see the units.
I think he can finish the stage with like low units.
Oh, yeah. Hugs the wall.
Oh, he's taking a breather after that one. I think that, yeah, didn't ever fail these things. I think he's
nerves, man.
Nervous, yeah. staying on stage 3 though. I hope he just finishes a run here. I think he needs to practice a little bit on the end of this stage just to calm the nerves some. It looks like that might be what he's doing. This is
Not high enough a flick.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he
on
needs
his
some
resets
practice here.
before. At least when I play maps, like if I was to reset and like I don't know, my last attempt on the last stage was not great, it would probably just stay in my head. And I would be
Yeah.
thinking about it when I got to it next time. Like I would want to like at least finish the stage once, get a bit more confidence on it.
Yeah, I
He's gonna
agree.
do that right here.
Does make it, and that'll be the first time. Obviously not a one shot, but
We do have a time on the board, at least.
And Marble's coming into the end of stage 2.
ooh, breaks that
Is
board.
it? Not
Doesn't
quite the
direct,
direct.
but
Even a little jump.
yeah. Obviously if you one shots it won't matter, but it could come into play for Nazar's future runs.
I forget. But what's the tiebreaker if this goes to it?
I have forgotten it as
Marble
well.
was talk
It's year
okay.
3000.
Yeah, Marble was talking about not loving the map pool, so I assumed it was not a super good map for him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Marble's very shaky on these ramps. The nerves are very evident right now.
It's like the most
He's holding it
insane
together, though.
jigsaw, yeah.
He's not gonna
So-
make it. No.
Ooh.
He's locking now.
Nazar coming up to stage 3.
Yeah, this is as shaky as I've seen
Can he
Marble
one-shot
since
it?
the Tronic match in like Upsidedown4 or something.
I think this would make Marble pretty nervous if Nazar finishes this. He has good units.
I agree.
Doable. Can he hold it together?
Needs this board good. That will this make?
If you make it to last ramp, it's doable.
Okay, yeah, he's got.
Yeah, this makes. Bit low. But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Plus
that
3
is
seconds.
about Marble's PR, I think. Yeah, that's 200s better than Marble's PR.
Marble did say he was getting some game starters, unfortunately, which is not what you love to see. Definitely not going to help on a map like this where you have to do stuff like pixel perfect.
Right.
Stutters on here is not in your favor, for sure. Ooh. Went for a fast stage 1, doesn't quite make it. Going
Yeah, I
into the
think
last
that-
minute here.
That +3, I think, demands a direct on both stage 1 and 2. It's not, a phenomenal time, but it's good enough that you can't just kind of troll the run,
Yeah. We
for,
hold-
for yaw speed, it is, I believe, the degrees per second that you turn when using a turn bind. So, 170 yaw would mean you turn 170 degrees for 1 second of holding the bind.
I think I'm seeing some of the starters Marble was talking about when I'm
Yeah,
specking him
yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
I
I've
see
seen him
them
as
as well. Yeah, it's very evident at some points. That's very unfortunate for Marble
Yeah,
in
like
this
right there, that
situation.
was.
Yeah,
Big
You're not
huge.
miss his ping?
Yeah.
That's latency lag. That is not like
It's a
game
direct
stutter. Yeah.
This
there's
is the
potential.
NA server.
Ooh, sublime board.
A good board, yeah. Good
But
speed.
now he's nervous. You see the shakes. Come on, Marble, you can do it.
He also
Yeah,
gets a
this-
stutter.
Snap,
Something else
snap.
can help.
Ooh, I don't think.
Brick board.
Yeah,
He's
he
holding it
does
together.
not
I
have-
think this is good.
Oh
enough.
my
my
god!
He is-
What are those lags?
Man, he is battling it.
If he
Oh,
fights
no.
through that stutter,
If he, then he just deserves the #1 place. If he can beat Nazar here with this,
You know what's
oh
sad?
my god!
Doesn't, if he doesn't, like,
Come on, Marble.
the direct,
on,
I
Marble.
think, would have got.
Come on, come on, come on!
Yeah,
Is it enough? It is enough.
Oh, I think it's enough. I think this
It is enough.
beat.
Doesn't
And he
make it.
lags on the
Terrible
flick.
flick.
Well, what is it gonna be?
No!
Oh, no! That is so close. That is so close. Damn.
Brutal.
that
We're mo-
is
That was intense. Okay, we're moving into the tiebreaker.
Yeah, Marble's getting crazy. He has 120 ping despite living in the US on a US server.
Man, that is unfortunate to see.
Yeah,
It is
unfortunate
year
situation for
3000 to
Marble
year
here. Yeah.
300.
Yeah, we are moving on to year 3000. Neither player, I think, as confident as some of the other players we've seen on this map. You know, we saw Levi, Natsu, A, all setting very good times. I don't think that either of these two like this map as much as they do.
I feel like this is a map too where you could see a lot more variance just between like the play styles
Yeah.
and just how they choose to surf it, the routing. So be interesting to see what they go for.
Yeah. Marble gonna restart his game real quick just to hopefully fix
Yeah,
those
smart.
stutters. It'd be unfortunate to lose because of that. So looking at their PBs here, only 200ths separate Nazar's rank 24 from Marble's rank 26. So
So fun.
this could be a very even tiebreaker here. Nazar being a good sport, opt into practice. Rather not practice while Marble's restarting.
Wonderful. Hopefully that fixes it. I mean, to me it did look like internet-based lags, but maybe if you have in-game stutters, that it can look like that on server. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Marble did have a high ping. I don't know. High ping for US on US server.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
don't
towards
know
the
that
end there, I
restart
saw his
fixes-
ping drop to like under 100, but like most of that run, it was stuttering from like, I don't know, like 100 to 130. And you could see
Right.
it.
Really, really bad timing for him, yeah.
Coming back in now. Hopefully that ping is, you know, in the 30s at this point.
61,
60.
but
Okay,
you
yeah,
know,
that's certainly tolerable. Like not bad at all.
yeah. If it's stable, like even if it's stable 120, like it's fine. It's just,
Right, yeah. It's just when it goes
stable.
100 to
Yeah.
140 back and forth. So Marble,
Production opting to practice this map, I see.
Marble very good strafes because of his B-hop background. You see him strafe a lot more than most surfers otherwise would. Makes him very good at these pre-strafes as well, like between stages and everything. So kind of an interesting thing. We've seen a lot of B-hoppers actually move over to surf now and have very similar experiences.
.x a B-hopper as well.
Yes.
He was a B-hopper.
Yeah.
He was like a strafe heavy B-hopper as well, like the low tier
Uh-huh.
low tier high like strafe intensive maps, I think is what he played. Alright, gonna go ahead and start if both players are ready. Can do that now.
We'll be getting underway. And
blocking
we've
is
seen this
basically,
several
yeah.
times.
Okay, everybody does. Everybody can explain it
Shotgun
at
rocket.
once, so we'll parse the waves. Save locking, basically you have a command, SM save lock. It saves your position and velocity, which includes direction and the angle as well. And then you can replay the map from that point over and over again to practice a specific part of the map.
That is a lot better than I would have explained it, to be honest. So that's off to you.
Marble has a lot of speed. Going into the end of stage 1, he had like 2680 there, which is way more than I've seen anyone else do. Already laying down a run here. That's Moon's the end, but
Gonna lose a lot in the end.
yeah.
That end trigger
It's not
really
a
is
bad
slow, huh?
time for how like high he went and how like little speed he had to the end.
No, exactly, yeah. That always surprises me
Marble.
on this map.
Marble pointing out that the end zone is not tall at all.
Yeah, it was like one unit. You had like basically land to the time.
it's a brutal end zone to be low as well, because that last round can be
Yeah.
kind of difficult to like get the
Yeah,
right
especially
like exit.
yeah, it like curves up and left a little bit at the end, so it's sort of unpredictable how you'll come off of it.
And it's such an old map, but like I don't know, the mapping standards back then were not what they are today.
Right. Well, this
Yeah,
was
that'd be
also
close.
combat surf, so they weren't even concerned with doing it fast.
Yeah,
That is true.
arguably could have stayed in combat surf in my opinion, but
I mean, it is
I
fucking.
agree.
It's so
or
horse.
keep the telehop version. I don't know.
The telehop version was better, and the boost version on lead was as well. So, petition to bring back old lead, +1.
Yeah, I don't love starting lead with pre-speed units instead of just 3,000 straight away.
Mm-hmm.
Nazar setting up for run. Oh, and cursed.
Yep.
So I saw that run that Marble mooned the N on. I believe it was the one that he's locked right after. He saved locked a plus 0.14. So not only a big
Yeah.
PB to what he's set so far, but a big PB to his personal best record. Would have put him at rank 11.
I believe he's also doing the in between, like when you go into the end of stage 1 and you jump out to the start of stage 2, like better than Nazar with like his build background.
Right.
He's,
Yeah.
jumping earlier and like making a little bit of time up.
Yeah. Nazar three.
Marble with a slight
300s
improve.
lead there.
Nazar with a slight better time.
Yeah. I was always very bad at it, but the W only pre can save a lot of time with small start zones like this.
I hate it.
Me too.
Couldn't do it well.
Nazar can't make the end there.
Yeah, talking about the W only pre, like it's so insane how many different things there are to perfect in Surf to make it all come together. And
Right.
most of these top players just have so much of it figured out.
Man,
Yeah, a
it's
lot of
painful.
these things are. It's invisible to the average player. What separates these tournament level players from.
Like I think I over the years I lost a few WRs to just like not optimizing my pre-strafe, and it's definitely
Yeah.
painful. You have like
Yeah, you check the CCP
command on
and your
KSF where
minus,
you can
but-
check your CCP, which basically just lets you check the stage times you got in run. And when you like lose a record, but you're like staying even with that, it hurts a little bit.
Oh, it's a big
Might not
improve
even
from
Marble
matter.
with a pretty hefty
Oh, yeah.
improve. And Nazar fails the ending.
Having
Marble
his
doing
plus.
improve, I think, for him.
Yeah, still really likely to see it improve from Nazar. Just, I think it's just like everybody else we've seen. The stage 1 is really consistent, and stage 2 just
Yeah.
you got to be perfect.
Marble's going through stage 1 about record pace. I know that it's not the greatest stage 1 from what we heard earlier, but certainly capable of improving by quite a bit still.
Hopping on the train of tiny little differences make big differences in time. There's also things like crouching going into teleport and then uncrouching afterwards. You might not know that's a thing, right? But if you go into the teleport and then uncrouch, you're gonna land
On fixed
faster.
shops, yeah.
Or not. Yeah.
Mhm.
On fixed drops, right?
About 01, 02-ish quicker.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And Marble, you can still see the shakiness coming
Oh,
through
yeah.
on especially the end of stage 1 as he's boarding these separate little ramps. You can really see his nerves kind of showing through, but he's still getting very good stage times in.
Pushing through it, and he's doing it well.
Nazar on, I
What
think, the best
about-
pace I've seen so far for him.
A lot of support for Nazar in chat from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I see a lot of cars.
A lot of
Does
cars.
he make that? Not quite.
Oh wow. It's
Ooh.
crazy how many runs that ledge on the end zone of stage 1 is claimed. Just that like
Yeah, right.
small
Oh my
little
god,
ledge.
like the most annoying little thing to put on a map ever. I remember running this map way back, and that thing, you get stuck on it so much. It is one of the most annoying things.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
the
really
water's just there. For people who don't know, it's there because combat surf, you wouldn't have God mode, unlimited health. So the water would eat your fall. It would make it so that when you hit the ground there, you don't lose any health. But obviously, it's not needed now. It's just an annoying artifact of 2006 or something.
Start approaching the end again.
This might
Decent
be good
height.
enough if he snipes it. No,
And he does not.
He's been going low on the end a lot.
Marble really good speed to be under stage 1. But only equal with WR. I would have thought that would have been quicker.
Yeah, I think he's using a lot of the third ramp to get that speed, so it kind of equalizes with
Yeah.
using less.
Yeah, he does. You're right. He lands like very far back on the third. He also surfs for second, kind of long as well.
Right.
And he's saying equal with WR, so it's not like hurting him too much.
Mhm.
Transition, man, it's just brutal. Oh. There we go.
We have just 2 minutes left. Nazar, still his PB is better than what Marble has set so far, but he hasn't really shown any runs capable of that speed yet.
Could be feeling a bit of the nerves. I believe it's his first time in a tournament.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll say I am missing the Batman ram strafes on stage 2. I haven't seen those in a while.
Natsu, yeah.
Yeah. That's insane. Alright, Marble.
Maybe?
Oh.
Ooh, Nazar missing just. The Marble coming up here as well.
Marble's turn, yeah.
Ooh, a little
Same
too
thing,
low,
I
I think. No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like he's only been surfing for 2 years. Kind of insane how quick people can get good at surf these days.
But you know, they've joined and took the knowledge from what has been crafted by the OGs forever. They can just join in and know how to get units. They have energy displays. Like, what is this, bro? It's just not fair.
Both players on stage 2. Marble a little bit ahead. Coming to the end. Oh, he does make it.
Oh, that's a
Pretty
good.
big.
Oh, and it just
And
misses.
Nazar failed as well.
Coming up on like it's under a minute, you kind of want to reset if you're not having a good stage 1, like Nazar
Yeah, I think Nazar should.
currently
Yeah.
has. I would reset this.
Last
Maybe
30
definitely
seconds
we
here.
can-
Stage 2.
He has enough time to attempt it, I guess, and then restart. But man, I
Oh,
feel
that's not
nervous about
good.
like jumping out of a start or something.
Right.
Thanks,
Needs to
there's been
reset.
exactly 0
Hey, you need to
views.
reset.
Ooh. Come on, sir. 10 seconds
Come on.
remaining. Oh,
This is his normal
He's gonna
pace.
continue
This will have to
this.
be it. Yeah.
Yep, this has to be
This
the
is
one.
last
Alright, let's see
chance.
how it pulls it off.
Both on stage 2.
Decent.
Marble with a little quicker pace.
Nazar pretty good so far.
Better
Good
units
enough
than
at
normal.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see these. Okay, decent. That's a
Oh.
little too high.
Moon.
Yeah,
oh,
that's not gonna cut it.
dude.
GG's.
Marble coming up
GG's.
as well, but I don't think it's gonna be an improved.
And PBs.
And he
It was a
does.
PB.
Wow.
Never mind.
Does improve.
Wow. So Marble overcoming some lag and nerves to advance here.
Indeed. He pushed through all the adrenaline and took it home. Very nice. Nazar saying he was very nervous as well. I guess it just wasn't as visible, but I guess in these settings, it's hard not to get nervous unless you're Levi.